After Goku was challenged to fight when he had barely recovered, Goku then goes towards his enemy, releasing a burst of ki. The enemy dodges all the attacks, and Goku counterattacks using a power that was able to manipulate the minds of his enemies. Goku approaches, and when he strikes, he sees Chi-Chi receiving the impact of his attack. Goku stops and realizes what he had done and says, "Chi-Chi, how are you here?" Looking deeply at the supposed Chi-Chi says, "Goku, why did you hit me?" Goku starts shaking, apologizing to Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi then continues to say, and fades in his arms. Goku then stands with Chi-Chi in his arms. And that moment of weakness, Goku is hit by the enemy who starts laughing. Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Let's go back to the point. Then you have someone to care about. At that time, the enemy delivers another blow to Goku's stomach. Goku takes a deep breath and concentrates. He remembers that Chi-Chi is on planet Earth with Bulma and the others. So at that moment, Goku gets mad at the enemy and transforms into a Super Saiyan 2. However, he loses control of his actions and attitudes due to the fury he felt. Goku unleashes a wave of ki against his enemy, who is thrown out of the arena. Soon after, Goku, half out of breath, begins to take a deep breath in the middle of the tournament. Goku, after getting extremely anxious, and at that instant, he remembers that moment when that mysterious enemy, as she pulled him by his hair, she whispers something in his ear. Goku starts to retreat from the battle. No, he was understanding that feeling of cold fear, and as if Goku was being drained, as if there was no hope anymore. So Goku stops in the middle of the fight and thinks, I need to control myself. I need to contain myself, but I need to win. After all, it is the fate of the Earth that is at stake. At that moment, the God of Destructions along with Lord Zeno-sama are watching and admiring such mastery. Zeno-sama says, "So there are already 80 contestants left, so this is more interesting than I imagined. We should have more events like this." Meanwhile, Vegeta is having a tense battle with Jiren, at which point Jiren says, "Then I can fight with all my strength." Vegeta, as usual, responds, "You can come with everything, you worm, because I will defeat you." Then Vegeta attacks Jiren again, who is not using his full power, and Jiren defends himself with incredible speed. At this point, Jiren raises his hand and Vegeta approaches. He saws off his fist and hits the Saiyan in the face. With just one blow, Vegeta is thrown away. Then Vegeta recovers and lands a blow on Jiren. Final Flash! Jiren is thrown away and is impressed by Vegeta's strength. Then, upon recovering quickly, he gets up and starts preparing for battle. However, he's interrupted by a warrior who attacks him. So Jiren says, "We'll face each other even more, Vegeta. Until then, don't you dare to die." Meanwhile, we can see Kaba fighting Toppo. The battle is getting harder and harder for Kaba. Toppo is very powerful and has no mercy on his opponent. Then Vegeta says, "Kaba, you useless. If you lose, I'll kill you myself. You're taking too long. Get it over with." At that moment, Kaba is distracted and speaks. "I'm on my way now, master." Toppo, seeing that Kaba is distracted, launches a blast of energy at Kaba, who is thrown out of the arena. Vegeta tries to save him more already, and too late, Kaba had already had his existence erased. Vegeta feels guilty for having distracted Kaba in the middle of their fight. Vegeta drops to his knee on the ground, feeling guilty, and becomes enraged. Vegeta screams, "You damn worm! How dare you throw him out!" At that time, Vegeta quickly flies towards Toppo. With a lot of hatred in Vegeta's eyes, he doesn't say anything. He just grabs Toppo by the throat and starts to deliver several blows. Toppo faints, and Vegeta lets go, saying, "You insolent! How dare you!" At this time, Vegeta is surrounded by 4 more participants at once. Broly, Caulifla, and Kale. Caulifla was still very impressed that Kale has kissed Broly. So Caulifla says, "Let's talk about the kissing, Broly." Kale would respond, however she is interrupted by attacks coming towards the 3. Broly feels the evil energy approaching, so quickly Broly grabs Kale's shoulder and pulls her down. The huge sphere of ki brushes past Caulifla's face, who gets nervous and says, "Where did that came from? Get ready, Kale. Broly, are you alright?" Broly and Kale responds, "Yes, we're close." At that moment, the enemy approach, and without saying anything, he starts hitting Broly. And Broly already managed to pass to his second transformation without losing control. It was easy for him to defeat the enemies. Moreover, Caulifla was having difficulties to defeat her opponent. Caulifla says, "I will not lose to you. The only one who could stop me was the old man." With rosy cheeks, she keeps saying, "And he only managed to defeat me because he caught me off guard." Caulifla launches at her opponent, delivering multiple blows and attacking from multiple directions. However, Caulifla is unconcerned with what was happening. She lets her guard down, opening space for the enemy to attack, who strikes her stomach. She falls to the ground unconscious. Kale, seeing that, runs to help. Kale had as much strength as Broly, and at that time she unleashed an energy sphere on the enemy who didn't even want to move from the place. The enemy repels Kale's attacks, which begins to sink deeper. The enemy says, "Is that all you got? Is that all you have? I thought I could have fun with you because your friend is already out." And then the enemy starts kicking Caulifla, who remains unconscious. Kale, seeing that, gets angry and attacks the enemy with several blasts of ki. She lands several blows, and the enemy doesn't seem to care about the attacks of Kale. At that time, he takes Kale by the head and starts dragging Kale in the arena. Broly sees that, and with his high speed, he picks up Caulifla from the ground and puts her sitting in the corner and leaves to look for Kale that she was picking up. Then he stops in front of the enemy, and he says, "Let her go, or I'll kill you." The enemy responds, "Great, maybe you're more interesting than these wimps." Throwing Kale away, the enemy goes on to say, "I thought this tournament was for the strong. Where was Zeno-sama thinking about letting weakling and these little girls participate?" And with a laugh, very evil, he goes on to say, "Come, you only have size anyways." So Broly goes after his enemy, causing him to repent and take back what he says about Caulifla and Kale. They continue the fight. Broly delivers a blow to the enemy's chest that burns his clothes and leaves him very injured. At this time, Broly grabs the enemy and drags him out of the arena. Broly, holding on to his collar, says, "This is for you to learn to have respect for your enemies and not treat them like dirt." And Broly continues to say, "And that's for Kale and Caulifla," letting his enemy out of the arena. At this time, there are only a few warriors left. All were fighting their battles when Zeno-sama says, "My warriors, we have reached the end of the second phase of the tournament. Everyone get ready. There are only 50 warriors left. We will do the next phase of the qualifiers, but for now, you can all go to your rooms and rest." All the warriors stop the fights and go to their rooms. Goku and Vegeta are very tired. When they meet, Vegeta says, "You're still alive, Kakarot. Don't die until I kill you." Embarrassed, Goku starts laughing. "Of course, Vegeta." When they were about to go to their rooms to vent, the evil emperor enters laughing. Time. You insect is still alive. That's perfect. So I'll have the pleasure to kill you myself." Vegeta says, "That's what we'll see." Frieza, with a cold look, says, "Just you wait." Then everyone goes to their room. 20 minutes have passed, and they listen. "Warriors, are you ready for the second phase?" Zeno-sama continues to say, "Good. Now get ready. Everyone go back to the arena and I'll tell you how the second phase of the tournament will work." All the warriors return to the arena, and the atmosphere starts to get tense. To be continued. How will these remaining 50 warriors fare in the next step? What will happen in the new phase of the tournament? Regardless of what it is more than important that you already expose it here in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!